Hello my friends and welcome back. We are here again right here at Crow's Nest Outdoor Adventures, and we are going to move it up a whole notch. Over the past few weeks we've looked at EDC, we've looked at a get home bag, and we've looked at a go bag. Now today we're going to look at a new bag, which combined with this system that we've already gone over becomes a inch bag, right? An inch bag is I'm never coming home, right? The EDC is stuff that you're going to carry every day for the possible emergency, right? And then your get home bag is something that you're going to keep with you if you know you're going to be gone for a while and, well, you know, you're going further away from home than usual and you might need a little bit to get back home. And then your go bag is, okay, I need to actually go. I need to get out of Dodge for, you know, at least a few days, a week maybe or so. This bag that we're getting ready to look at, the inch bag, is actually a bag that says I'm never coming home, or chances of me ever coming home are not big. Alright, so that's the bag we're going to look at today. So without further ado, let's get into that right now. Let's go. So here it is, my friends. This is my inch bag. This bag, combined with everything else, is what I call my survival system, right? I've got my daily, I've got my few days, I've got my week, and this is who knows when I'm ever going to be back in civilization. So let's get into it. First thing that we want to look at is this very front pocket. Okay, and we're going to do this bag just like we've done the other bags. We're going to work from the front back to the main pouch, right? And this is a substantial bag. Okay, it's not really small, but it's not huge either. Okay, this bag is big enough that it will do what you need it to do without being so big that you really stand out, right? Okay, so let's start with those front pouches. Actually, we're going to start with this top pouch right here. Let's just flip it over like so and dig in. Alright, inside this front pouch we have batteries. Why? Because we have battery operated things. You know, a lot of what I have is rechargeable, which is why I keep battery banks, right? The battery banks are important. Being able to recharge with solar is important. You know, one of my power banks, you may remember, actually has a solar panel on it. Best in the world? Nope, but it'll work. I also have what I need in order to get power from a car or power from an outside outlet somewhere. Okay, I've got plenty of power options. This is just another power option. You may recall in last week's bag, in the go bag, it actually had 2 batteries for the flashlight that was in there. This is 6 more batteries to just be a little bit more of a backup. Next in here we have another flashlight, which does take batteries. Okay, not the best flashlight, but it does the job. This is a little Ironton, cheapo. I think I paid $3 for it. Next, we have a headlamp that does not work. Yes, I'm carrying a headlamp that doesn't work. Here's the deal with this though. I can actually plug this into a power bank and it will work. So, it's a nice little extra light should I need it at camp. Power cord. Emergency whistle. And you may know what this is. This is, of course, a can opener. Military can opener, right? That stays there. It's a just in case, right? Never know. And that's it for that little front pouch right there. Now I want to say that in any of these pouches, if I'm forced to go, and whether it's this bag or any of the other bags, if I'm forced to go anywhere, one of the first things that I'm going to do is I'm going to seek out at least 1 pre-bottled liter of water, and I'm going to search for at least a handful of different munchies, right? Which I've left plenty of room in any of these pouches to be able to stuff some munchies in for that pure energy that you might need from time to time. So anyways, moving on. that's that pouch. Next pouch down, right underneath that pouch, we have paracord. This is 1100 paracord. This is not 550, this is 1100. So, much higher tensile strength if necessary to build, to climb, whatever. With this, I would be comfortable building a rope ladder to do what I might want to do as far as, say I want to get up off the ground, say I want to build a tree house. This would be what I would use for that over 550 cord, right? Just a little bit heavier. But of course, I've got plenty of extra 550 cord. And this is, honestly, this just has paracord, 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 more paracord, right? Except for, and you may remember this from previous videos, I actually have 2 of these in one bag, 2 of them in another, but I have some more of these, right? These are just a way to quickly make a tie out on any kind of material that I want to be able to create shelter quickly. So there's that, and that is all that is in that front pouch, just paracord. You know, if I need to get to cordage real quick, it's this pack right here, right? It's the front of this pack right here. This is my paracord pouch. All right, now moving on, let's move to the next pocket. We've got this one right here. Inside this, first off, right here, this is not actually the TRSCIND, Turskind, or however you say that, survival kit. That is not what is in here at all. What is actually in here is some heat-resistant gloves, okay? So that I can reach in, grab metal out of a fire, grab a log out of a fire, whatever. These are heat-resistant gloves, and obviously they can also be used for warmth. So, yeah, gloves. Next in here, we have a complete cook system. Okay, and this system right here will create a grill, hanging, sitting on the ground, doesn't matter. Okay, I can create a hanging or sitting on the ground grill with what I currently have in my hands. Okay, so, and another video I will actually go over this, and as a matter of fact, I have actually gone over this system in a previous video. I believe it was back in December that I posted that. All right, that's that. This is a Grand Trunk, just a basic small stool, so I can sit off the ground, quick to deploy, easy to use. So that's right there. And down in here, I also have a Marachnif. This is actually the Marachnif chisel. So this is fixed blade. It's not full tang, but it is fixed blade. It's Mora, okay? Top of the line Mora, right? And that is what a chisel looks like. And it is for woodworking, right? That is for woodworking. I can do so many things with that I can't do with many other knives. So, another fixed blade knife there. Then here we've got a shovel. That's right, a shovel. I can dig, and I can dig. I can move stuff around in a fire. Lots of stuff you can do with a shovel. Now moving on to the main pouch here. First thing that I want you to notice is that this is a clamshell design, okay? So I can actually open this up. I can actually open this up completely. Okay. First thing I have here, undies. 2 pair of undies, a couple pair of socks. Okay, that's going to be important. If I'm never coming home, I need undies and socks for sure, right? Here we've got some fire starters. This is another gas canister, right? And this is just a nice big rag. And here we've got more straps. Okay, and when I say straps, I'm talking about hammock straps. So these are some more daisy chain hammock straps right there. One wind. This is an underquilt cover is what this is. And I showed this in a video back in December. But this is the one wind underquilt cover. And basically what this does is it goes under your underquilt, under your hammock, to keep splashing rain off of it and sheds more water. But even if you don't have an underquilt, it will still act as a protector for underneath your hammock to keep extra wind off the bottom of the hammock and to keep any rain and stuff like that from splashing up on the bottom of your hammock. So there's that. This is a bag of stakes. Now, some people say, you don't need stakes, make your own stakes, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm not talking about a bushcraft situation. Okay, I'm talking about I'm never coming home situation. Can I make my own stakes? Sure, obviously I can make my own stakes, but if I'm hurt, these are going to work a lot better in the long run. You know, and there's several here. There's probably 12 stakes here. So that is that. Another little stool. You say, how many stools do you need? Well, I want to sit on one and I want to put my feet up on one, or I want to sit on one, I want to use the other for a table. Either is a possibility. Again, they're small, they're lightweight. Why not? Again, this is a this is an inch bag. This is I'm never coming home. Okay, so I want to be as comfortable as possible, right, on my journeys. All right, next we've got a rain fly, and this is the rain fly that actually goes to the Eno double nested hammock that I showed you in last week's bag. Okay, so this is this is Eno Pro Fly rain tarp. All right, big, wonderful, has your tie outs already on it, has cordage already on it, so good piece of equipment right there for getting quick shelter set up. And then of course you can see I have a axe. This is a cheap axe, not very heavy, which makes it actually perfect for this bag. And that is the last thing in here, aside from this right here, which is in here. I have some trash bags and a couple of Ziploc bags. So those are good for carrying, they're good for shelter, they're good for many different things, but that's what that is. So this is my inch bag that goes with my overall survival system. If I've got to go, I can easily take every part of this with me. I can take this on my back, I can sling the sling bag over my shoulder, I can put the fanny pack obviously around my waist, along with my power bank. Again, this is going bye-bye, but I'm going to replace that with something, but that's going to go bye-bye, so we don't need that. Then my everyday carry system there. So with this system, I can easily plan on bugging out for an indefinite amount of time. So that's it. That is my complete system. I hope you guys have enjoyed this this series so far, and if you've gotten anything out of it, go ahead and hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit that bell so you make sure you get future notifications, and make sure you guys come back next week, because next week we're going to go deeper and say, okay, how do we use all of this possibly in a camping scenario? Remember, I love being on a bike. All right, I've got 2 gold wings, and it's being a truck driver and being as it's so cold right now, it's really hard to get out on a bike, and that's why I'm kind of doing this series over the winter. But I want to talk about, you know, packing for a bike trip, whether it's camping for a night, 3 nights, a week, a month, whatever. Or maybe you're even having to get out of Dodge on your bike. Maybe that's a possibility for you. We're going to talk about that coming up next week, so don't miss that, and we will see you then. But between now and then, just heck, let's go.